And I don't think it's intended as mean or mean-spirited. I think it's something that people just aren't aware of. At least I hope it's something that people just aren't aware of. I hope that people aren't doing this in a mean-spirited fashion. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're interacting with my content, and I am so glad that you are helping to make the neurotypical world a better place and a more accepting place for neurodivergent people. First thing I would like to say is my last video got an awful lot of views, and I am so appreciative of that, and I'm so appreciative of all my new subscribers and all the shares, but I really want to say thank you to all the people who commented. Whether or not you agreed with me, I love your comments, because the more of a dialogue that we get going in this arena, the more likely we are to affect change for the better for neurodivergent people or anyone who hasn't been accepted in their lives. So again, thank you so much for that. Please do like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment, and share. So what I'm going to be talking about today is something that happens quite often. If a neurodivergent person or a less capable person comes up and shares something with you, especially if that person has suffered trauma, bullying, ostracism, lack of acceptance their entire life, it might be a scary thing to share something. And it might even be scary to be proud of something. I know that happens with me. But if I work up the courage and I work up the gumption to share that with you or with someone, and the first reaction that I get, either verbal or nonverbal, is one of disdain, disapproval, reevaluation, then it makes me very unwilling to share anything in the future. And it also makes me less proud of the thing that I've accomplished. And that reaction can be anything. It can be verbal or nonverbal. It could be the way you look at me when I say it, or the way you react to what I've said. And to be more specific and less vague, if I am proud of something that I have accomplished, let's say I have made 30 pairs of earrings, and I'm proud of that, and I'm expressing to you that I have done this and I feel accomplishment in it. And the first reaction that I get is, that doesn't seem like enough for the amount of time that you've been working on it. Well, now you've just totally destroyed my pride in myself. I was proud of the fact that I made 30 pairs of earrings. I thought that was amazing, and now you've made me feel like it's not. Or if I show you a specific pair of earrings that I think are really cool looking and really fabulous, and you say, well, you know, did you think instead of using that bead, maybe another bead? And you second guess the decision that I've made in creating this, then it makes me feel like I've made a mistake. And it's very unsettling to have that feeling, to be confronted with an idea that I was proud of it. I had received, my own personal confidence and joy from it. And when I worked up the courage to share it with you, you let me know that it wasn't up to your standards, and now I'm second guessing whether it should even be up to my standards. That's really not fair to do to a person. People do what they can where they are. And to evaluate someone else's accomplishment based on your own personal ability or your own personal taste really is not fair to the person who's made the accomplishment, because now you've got them second guessing what they're doing. Here is an excellent example. I had a super win today. And that win was when I got up this morning, I did my normal routine, but I changed it just a little bit, and I got dressed. I put on actual clothes, and I don't have to go out today. I have not put on actual clothes since the last time I had to leave my house, which was like a month and a half, 2 months ago. I'm not even sure how long ago it was now, but it was a while ago. Granted, what I'm wearing is a pair of leggings and a tank top, but it's still dressed. Normally, my morning routine is to get up, take off my nightgown, take a shower, and put on a new nightgown. And I will wear that all day. I will sleep in it. And then the next morning, I will get up, take it off, take a shower, and put on a new nightgown. But today I decided that I wanted to actually get dressed and I don't have to go anywhere. And for me, that is a huge accomplishment. That is a huge win. It used to be one of my goals was to get dressed every day. And that fell by the wayside a long time ago because I just couldn't muster the spoons to do it. I just didn't see any reason to wash clothes that I was going to wear just inside my house when I could just put on another nightgown and be fine. So this is a huge win for me. But if I express that to you, and you're a person who gets dressed every day, or you're a person who chooses to get dressed even if you don't go out of your house because that's your own personal choice, well, then it seems like you're judging what I've done based on your personal attributes or your personal abilities. And it really makes me wonder whether or not I should have even been proud of the fact that I got dressed today. Now, don't get me wrong. I am very proud of the fact that I got dressed today, but I'm also not telling this to you in real life. I'm telling this to you through a YouTube video. So yeah, you can make a comment in the comments below, but it's not an immediate reaction and it doesn't cause me to lose my pride. If I were to talk to you in real life and you made disdained comments like, well, have you thought about getting dressed every day? Or really just one day in the last 2 months? That doesn't seem like very much. Well, then you've really destroyed my pride in what I had done. And it's really unfair to cause people who are pleased with themselves to no longer be pleased with themselves. It's important to let people judge themselves on their own levels and on their own merit and not put yourself into what they should think is meritable. I think this is a perfect time to put forth that cliche. It's not about you. It's about the person who was able to accomplish that thing. For me, getting dressed today. For me, making earrings and making these videos. For you, whatever that is. Those accomplishments should be celebrated by anybody that you choose to share them with. And if they're not, then maybe it's time to have a conversation about it's not fair to make me feel bad about things that I felt good about not 20 seconds earlier. I don't know if that'll help. I don't know if that'll hinder, but it's really something that needs to be put out there for people to consider, that it's not fair to proud people to take away their pride just because it's not something that you would be proud of. So thank you so much for watching. It's okay to not be okay, but if you feel the need to seek out help, please do so. Until I see you again, whatever length of time that is, I hope you have a wonderful length of time.